Praise God. Today I'm going to look at the word of the Lord, and it's in the book of First John in chapter 2 in verse 15. The Bible says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Now that is the beginning. Love not the world. It's a pity that today many have shifted from the love of God to the loving of this world. Many preachers are no more preaching the truth because of the things that are in this world. Many preachers have shifted the attentions of people from loving Jehovah, looking up to Him, who is the author and the finisher of our faith. We now make the people to love the things of this world. Now, in verse 16, it says, "What are the things of this world that we should be aware of? We should not love." Number one, in verse 16, it says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh." Lust of the flesh has made people no more focusing on Jesus. The lust of the flesh has made pastors, because other pastors doing it, and they join them in doing it also. Lust of the flesh. People want to be relevant in this world. People want to really be relevant. Pastors want to be relevant. Members want to be relevant. Lust of the flesh. Because he has this, I want to have that. His members, his church is growing. I want to also do what he did to also grow. Lust of the flesh has made the church to deviate from the truth of God, to loving fables. Lust of the flesh has made many pastors, irrespective of what they need to do to get power. Lust of the flesh, they go and sow their hands. Lust of the flesh. The Bible says, "Love not the world, for all that is in this world, the lust of the flesh." And the next one, the lust of the eyes. The lust of the eyes. How I wish I'm like that person. How I wish I'm like that person. Because he have this, he have that. I want to get that. When you see pastors sit down together, what do they discuss? This pastor have the latest car. I want to have that latest car. I saw a video. How a so-called pastor went and brought the latest model. I think this is 2024 model car, Jeep, and put it in his church. He said, "I deserve to ride on this kind of car." And he told the people how much to contribute for him, because he want to ride the latest model of Jeep. Lust of the eye. And he said, "The other pastor have it. The other pastor have it. Why would I have it?" Lust of the eyes. Deviating from the truth, from leading people, setting the affection on things above, but not making people to look on the things of this world, no more focusing on Jesus. Lust of the eyes. All what they are after is what they will gain. All what they are after is what they want to gain now. Lust of the eyes have made a lot of people put their hands in sin. Lust of the eyes have made pastors, instead of them condemning sin, you see the pamper sin. Lust of the eyes have made a lot of young people make shipwreck of their life. Lust of the eyes have made a lot of ladies make shipwreck of the eyes. Lust of their life. Lust of the eyes. Now the third one is the pride of life. The pride of life. Do you know me? Do you know how many this I have? Do you know how many that I have? Pride of life. Pride of life. And when these three things are in you, he said, and the pride of life is not of the Father. These things we are clamoring for is not of the Father. These things we are pushing is not of the Father, but is of the world. These things are of the world. Does it mean being rich is bad? No. But what is the motive? Does it mean acquiring these things are bad? No. But what do you place important in your heart? As a pastor, what are you preaching? If those things come very good, you see, pastors are making competitions now. I want to drive the latest Jeep. I want to have the biggest church, and the people are dying in poverty. Competition now. Pride of life. So when people look at the building, they say, "Wow, who owns this church?" They say, "Superstar," and you are happy. Pride of life. You enslave people in contributing money so that you can build a church, Pride of Life, and you say it's an edifice for God. It doesn't live in those places. It lives in the heart of man. Pride of Life, all those is just because you want to be the person who have the single largest churches in the world, church in the world. Pride of Life. And the people, you're not telling them the truth about holiness and righteousness, without which no man shall see the Lord. For all that is the love of the Father is not of God, but is of this world. In verse 17, and the word passeth away. Those things you have acquired, not leading people to Christ. Want to have this, want to have that, and the word passeth away, and the lust thereof. Those things that's taking us away from God, those things that are taking away the truth from us, those things that are making us as pastors, as members, not to live for Jesus, will pass away. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. The big church will pass away. The cars will pass away. The fame will pass away. But he that doeth the will of the Father will abide forever. Sir, in your preaching, do you lead people to Christ? You as a member, do you go to that church because you want to save your soul against that day that is coming? Or you are going there because of power and prosperity? These things shall pass away. But he that doeth the will of the Father, the Bible says, will abide forever. Let us unlock this word and allow our life to be wasted on that day. I pray God will help us in Jesus' name.